Okay, folks, Dr. Freedom here with you. Time some Doctor News from in and around the universe. I was going to put one out last night, but I kind of got really wiped out. I was really tired, so I conked out. Yeah, I went out, had some fun adventures today. Let's get to the stuff you want to hear, all right? Speaking of adventures, tomorrow, yes, the beginning of the end, as said here in the BBC America tweet. And this is a little 15-second teaser for tomorrow, Ascension of the Cybermen. If you want to go give this a click, it's not really spoilery. But warning, 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 later we will be going into spoilerific material. So if you don't want spoilers, the door's over there. I don't want to hear it later. All right, so you've been warned. Okay, here's a clip from Ascension of the Cybermen. This one's about, hang on, I forgot. This is about a minute. So you may want to give this one a shot, give it a look up. There you go. Go check this out. This is over on Doctor Who TV. All right, interview Chris Chibnall, showrunner, of course, gives a sneak peek at the massively game-changing series finale. He doesn't really give a whole lot away. It's a nice interview. Right here, the 2 episodes we've got to go, I'm really excited about. The adrenaline levels they will take you to, and I don't say that lightly. Basically, he's saying, this one's supposed to really knock your socks off. So if you want to go ahead and read this, here you go. This is up over on BBC America. Nice interview with the Chibs. Here's one that he did with Entertainment Weekly. A little clip there goes with it. The executive producer says viewers will hopefully see new episodes next year. And, of course, he's referring to Series 13 here. Now, the original thing I heard was that Series 13, they were aiming for spring 2021. Now there's another story saying they're aiming for September 2021. But like I said, I want to wait and get some more data in before we may even try to make an assessment. All right? Let's wait and find out just how long it's going to take them to film Series 13. Then we'll make a guess. Because it's just been crazy for me that it's taken so long to film 10 episodes all under 1 hour. It just don't make any sense to me, why they're taking so long. But he goes, Chibnall, of course, I do know I'm coming back for a 3rd series. He told Entertainment Weekly, yeah, absolutely, we are already planning the stories. Once you see the end of this series, you'll realize there are some stories we're already setting in train for next series. We have very big, ambitious plans for our 3rd series together. So remember, some of these arcs you've been seeing were intended to be multi-year arcs. He signed like a 5-year thing. Jodie signed a 3-year thing. So they knew ahead of time they were going to have plenty of time to do what they needed. So, matter of fact, it's right here. It's set in the aftermath of the cyber war, and a large band of human refugees are on the run from a very determined, zealous Cyberman who is determined to hunt down and eliminate the very last of humanity and finally win the war. Enter the Doctor and her friends. So, whoa, okay. Now, it says here, Dr. Boss says the season finale will leave fans wrung out and open mouthed. So he gives a bit more here. And of course, the guest star is Julie Graham, and a lot of people have been speculating about what her part in the episode is. You might know her from the Bletchley Circle and also a show called Shetland, says Chibnall. She's one of the UK's most loved actors. She plays one of the human refugees. She's great. If you are one of the last human refugees, you want Julie Graham on your side to help you evade Cybermen. And he's more tight-lipped about the Timeless Children. He goes, we've been playing out this mystery for a while now. Obviously, the Timeless Child was first mentioned in Jodie's 2nd episode, then came back in force when the Master returned at the beginning of this season and told her that everything she knows is a lie. And then it goes a bit right there. But the Timeless Children, plural, will pay off a lot of the strands that we've set running both last year and this year. And he goes a bit more into that. So I'm going to leave that for you, though, all right? Moving along, Timeless Children synopsis. Here we go. In the epic and emotional series finale, the Cybermen are on the march. As the last remaining humans are ruthlessly hunted down, Graham, Ryan, and Yaz face a terrifying fight to survive. Civilizations fall, others rise anew, lies are exposed, truths are revealed, battles are fought, and for the Doctor, trapped and alone, nothing will ever be the same again. Oh, by the way, and one of the cast members for this last episode is Barack Stremis. Okay, before you start banging your noodle, by now you should know its master is back, especially when the name of the character being played by Barack Stremis is Fack-Out, basically fake out minus the E. So it's kind of obvious that this is another clever trick to sneak the master in there without you knowing. So like I said, you were warned at the beginning of the video. All right, so master definitely returning for these episodes coming up. All right, Ascension of the Cybermen, guest cast and character. You run down through here. There's a bunch of different, folks being, pointed out. different actors and all that, and actresses who will appear. Plus, if you want to look at these folks, check this out. Ooh, look at that. That's some really weird looking stuff they've been hooked up to there. But the weird part is it seems to be taking place, part of it, in like maybe the 1920s. Someone mentioned like the Irish Civil War or something like that. So I didn't know they had one, to be honest. Like I said, as much as a student of history I am, there's a lot of stuff I don't know, of course. All right, so let's keep moving forward. Okay, The Haunting of Villa Diodati, and this is some behind-the-scenes stuff that happened. Also some nifty little mini documentary stuff. The best part was, though, like there's check that out. Like that clapperboard. If you get down here, oh, wait a minute. Dr. Freedom's feeling kind of happy. Yeah, you need a doctor. Oh, wait a minute. So a lot of nifty behind-the-scenes photos, but if you get further down, is one of the folks there was away from their family. They decided to send them a birthday message, but if you keep watching this, let's just say there's a dance scene in this clip that you didn't see on camera. It's funny, a little bit funny. Keep your eye on the bouncing Jodie. It was hilarious. Okay. Moffat and Gatiss explain why Joe Martin's brave, pivotal new Doctor doesn't break canon. And the thing is, they claim they don't really know what's going on, even though apparently Moffat claimed that Sacha Dhawan accidentally revealed, right there, it's that article they got up there, that he actually revealed his, identity of his character to Moffat early on, so he knew about it. But apparently he doesn't know what the deal is with the Timeless Children yet. He's saying it doesn't break canon. I'm sorry, but if you start sticking regenerations before Hartnell, and if this is the case, you are breaking canon. And like I said, I'm not normally a big guy who's a stickler for canon and continuity, but there's a reason why the story begins there and ends there. And I know why, you want to be, oh, look, when they shoehorn another Doctor in for the 50th. Shoehorning a whole nother life cycle in those could effectively make the Doctor immortal. Immortal characters get boring after a while. That's all I can say. I'm glad the Doctor's still around. I'm glad the Doctor got another life cycle, but there should be consequences to that. Immortality is not is a curse, not a blessing, as the Doc said. So I'll let you evaluate what the Gatiss and the Moffat think they know. All right, the diehards assume why Doctor Who is the show fans love to hate. For 56 years and counting, Whovians have been railing against the wheres, whys, and well, everything about their beloved series. Will anything quell this rage? Now here's the problem. Fans have been bitching about this show going all the way back to when Hartnell left. And if you look around, there's a letter in the Radio Times about somebody complaining about Patrick Troughton stepping in to take the role. And it's like, but the problem is, it usually fades over time. The thing with Jodie Whittaker is, it's getting worse. The thing is about Chris Chibnall, it started 5 minutes after he was announced he took the role. It got worse when he announced that Jodie Whittaker was going to be his Doctor. And then all of a sudden, it's just blown up. Here's the thing. We had nicknames for Moff. We called him the Moff, the Moffite, the way you call it. But nobody ever made up something so derogatory, at least not that I've seen, so obviously put on the Twitter and things like that, as they have with Chibnall's name. And that just tells me what side of the bread, your toast is buttered on when you start doing that stuff. So all I can say is this. Here's an article saying it's not a new phenomenon, but at the same time, it's gotten a lot worse ever since they decided the Doctor could be a different gender. Go figure. Well, folks, that's all I had for you tonight. So please take care of yourselves. I hope you enjoy the episode tomorrow. We'll be doing the Omega Files recording for that tomorrow night evening. But of course, you won't see it till Wednesday. This is my way of interacting with our audience, as well as, giving a little more buffer for the whole spoiler thing, because it's become ridiculous. Like I told you earlier, I had an article taken down, or a link taken down off of one of the aminos, 4 days after the episode aired, because it broke spoiler guidelines. All I can say is this: we're doing our best here. Take care. Have a good one. See you on the flip side. Good night.